going to be what you think about yourself. It cultivates a spirit of fear. It cultivates shame. It cultivates, I'm not enough. I'm not safe. I don't belong. It keeps you all the time. And that is one of the enemy's greatest schemes, because if you don't know your identity, you'll never walk in authority, and you'll never be able to love yourself truly. And one of the things that, I lived out of fear, but God's nature and God's character is always rooted in love. I mean, his whole sacrifice was for nothing if it's not rooted from love, because he loved us so much that he gave his life, right? And so for people with faith, that is a powerful gift that we experience and we get to have. But if we don't live from a place like we're loved, if we're living from our previous conditioning, maybe your family of origin, or maybe a painful experience, it could be from abuse and trauma. Maybe you were raped and you thought you were safe and you weren't. Maybe you had big disappointments at work and you didn't get a promotion. Maybe your mom liked your sister better than she liked you. Pain is pain. It doesn't have to be like, we go, well, I didn't have it that bad. This is what I hear a lot too. I didn't have it that bad. It could have been worse. So you're taught to minimize your own pain. And so we need a whole soul reparenting process that needs to happen with us, within ourselves. We need to be kind parents to ourselves. And many people didn't, unfortunately, have kind parents. But God did not design you to live in fear and trying to always question. It takes about 63 days to rewire your brain. And even one thought, and here's what I want to say to you. If you're living in torment, in fear, if you feel this, if you're not walking in power, love, and a sound mind, and you don't feel like righteousness, peace, and joy, can I just tell you there's something that needs to be healed? And that it takes the clinical, the spiritual, the emotional, the relational, all aspects. You are created mind, body, soul, and spirit. And so trauma traps in all aspects of these places within ourselves. And so we have to address all of them, not just one or the other. We can't, yes, I got saved and felt better. Praise God, I knew Jesus, but all my stuff was still there that I had to go in and go to therapy and go process and take care of it, because my soul didn't know what my spirit knew at that time, right? So I had to go in and heal my soul. I had to go heal and get healthy emotionally. I had to go learn how to have healthy relationships with men and with women, how to relate healthily without any kind of insecurity or jealousy or fear or rejection, because when we live from those places of fear and rejection and not being accepted, it causes you to self-sabotage. And those voices that I was talking about, the intimidation, the manipulation, we can do that to ourselves. It's the own critical judge, the accuser, the saboteur that lives within you. And Jesus comes to comfort, strengthen, and encourage. He wants you to be a kind parent to yourself. He's the ultimate kind parent. He says, if I'm a good father and I want to give good gifts to you, but you're a good parent and you want to do that, well, how much more of a good parent than I? So we need to learn reparenting skills. We need to sit with ourselves and be kind parents to ourselves. When you're frustrated with yourself, give yourself a break. Give yourself grace. Show grace to yourself and love yourself. And so we need to learn what it is to be strengthened, comforted, and encouraged. And we need to learn the difference, because just because it's familiar and just because you feel it does not make it true. Your feelings will lie to you. Your feelings and emotions, they lie, just like your thoughts can. And if you're not attuned to your spirit and to what is good, lovely, and true and right, and what is my measuring stick of what I expect out of myself and others, is it harsh? Is it do better, be better, act better? Is it punishing, condemning, shaming? Is it never enough? Man, that's exhausting. It's exhausting. And it's really birthed out of a deep-seated insecurity and rejection that you've experienced somewhere. We're having a retreat this October called the Roar Women's Retreat. And it is about restoring voices to women, refining vision, gaining certainty and clarity and confidence around your callings, around your identity.